what did we say he looks like? He was showing me thin and heavy, which means it would have changed throughout.
And he was
sometime.
thin in his early years.
Yes, he was.
Okay. He did show me like a flannel shirt and like pants, but
He never wore a
that
flannel
doesn't seem
shirt.
to work.
So you know how he was saying that something about flannel and jeans.
Yes.
Well, she's wearing flannel and jeans.
Oh. You're talking about me?
He was probably pointing you
Oh.
out.
That makes
You were
sense.
so observant.
Jeez.
Wow, because he was
Good
showing me
job.
this earlier today, so he
He
knew
was
what you were
showing
gonna
you
wear.
earlier today, so he knew what you were gonna wear.
Flannel
Mom.
shirt and jeans. That's wild.
Okay.
And Blake was the one who determined Halloween, the candy.
Okay.
Oh,
All
that
right.
too.
So yes. Oh, okay. So we got the initial P. We got the number 4 because he was 4 children.
It would make sense you would pick up on this.
He mentioned candy, which you say is from Halloween. He's talking about how he would drink sodas. He has a dog with him that's a lap dog. He's got several family members, males, females. His brother's the one who passed right away.
Yeah.
What else? Am I forgetting anything?
I'm sure you know who Tyler Henry is, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I know he does that too.
Yes.
The scribbling?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah. You probably won't see me on TV, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
TikTok though.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
Hey, TikTok can make you famous.
She knows.
She's a famous TikTok.
Are you?
I'm not a famous TikTok.
Yes,
What do you
are.
do?
I cook.
Awesome. That's super cool.
Thanks.
I mean, I don't particularly want to be famous with what I do because then it makes you not be able to do it as easily and, you know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
booked
Intimately.
out and yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to come do stuff like this and this is nice
Yeah.
for me. So let's see. I think that was it for a recap. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
that sounds about right.
Okay. I may have to.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The
That's okay.
shrine. He knew that the shrine.
Oh
was-
yes, the
Oh.
shrine in
It's
the.
on a shelf. It's the end of a shelf in my closet.
I did know that. Oh, the cruises. He showed
Yeah.
mentioned a boat,
cruises.
and I had to decipher what he was talking about, but it turned out it was for cruises.
What does he say about the cruises? Does he have anything specific that he feels about the cruises?
Did he get nauseous a lot from it?
Did he what?
Did he have like seasickness at all?
No.
No.
Does he say
Well, there was one excursion that we went on.
Oh, okay.
That was with
Yeah,
me.
is he mentioning a certain drink?
Yeah, that he drank on the cruise.
Yeah, a certain drink. He wasn't a drinker.
Yeah.
There was
There
a
was
drink on the
one
cruise.
That we
he
went
had.
on, when we went on cruises, he had to have 1 or 2 of them while we were on the cruise. See if he can tell you that.
I feel like he's trying not to because he's almost like trying not to burp it up. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's almost like ew, like did
No,
it make
you
it
know,
nauseous?
he called it the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
one
He called a lot of
did.
things
One
wrong
time.
thing.
One
Yeah.
time, all the time, he called it.
I feel like, yeah.
No, he always knew what the name was. At one time he said it and we laughed like hell about it.
I thought he always called it the wrong name.
No, he
I
didn't
don't
know.
know. That's so funny. Did it really make him like sick? Like
No.
throw up?
No.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like right here I've got like as if I'm gonna throw up.
Right.
I
That,
feel
He was physically before he passed. Before he got really.
Oh, he was really doing that before he passed. Okay. I wonder if that's what he's trying to show me because I'm getting like here,
mm-hmm.
like, you know, whenever you feel like you're
Yes,
gonna throw up.
that like tingly or whatever.
Yeah,
And
but
then
we're
here.
asking about his drink on the
Yeah.
cruise,
Right.
so.
But
He might be talking about something else.
He might not want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm moving on.
He probably doesn't remember the name of the drink
Yeah.
to tell us.
Yes, he does, because he had a messenger tell us when we were on the cruise.
That's good.
Is it like a name that's inappropriate or something?
No.
I don't understand.
No.
what you-
No.
Okay.
He just
Just
didn't pronounce it right? No.
It's an unusual name.
I don't know. He's not. I don't think he's even giving me anything
Can
about
we-
a drink.
Can we give a message to him?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
So I just want to tell him that I'm sorry I had to hold him down.
Okay. Like
too.
physically, he says you're strong. Like
I think it was
surprising.
the last time he looked at me.
Oh.
I had to hold him down,
Me too.
and I'm sorry, but I was just trying to help him.
Mhm. Was he fighting with you? Like trying to get you to stop pushing him down?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because he's like, man, you're strong.
He looks at me like that.
Oh, did he?
He looks at me in shock, almost like in shock, like damn.
Yes, it says damn strong.
But I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
Yeah.
Because that was the last time that he looked at me.
He understands. It's okay. He might have been irritated in the moment, but now he understands and it's okay. He's not upset or holding any grudges, anything like that. Give me a second, because... Alright, this might be awkward, but I'm gonna look at each of you for a second and see if I feel like he has a message for one of you, okay? So, it's weird if I'm starting to like stare at you, but I need to feel if there's a connection of something he wants to say. Let me just take a look for a second. Well, he has a lot to say to you.
Ready?
We might save you for last, no?
Okay.
Were you very close with him? Yeah. Do you cry a lot for him? Because I feel like he's telling you it's okay. He's like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Did you hold his hand when he passed? Are you like,
I have a picture of me holding his hand. Yes.
okay. Do you look at that a lot or hold it a lot?
I'm screaming.
Okay. You're okay.
Wow.
He sees that. He knows it.
He sees what now?
Her. He's showing me like her holding his hand
When he died.
when he died.
It's her
And
lock screen.
that's her lock screen. So.
That was what happened, right?
Yeah.
Then I feel for you. It's like, hold on. Wait, Skip, you're coming back. All right. Do the two of you like have complete opposite personalities?
Yeah.
You're completely opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
the twins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't feel it necessarily has something like some deep thing to say to the two of you. I think it's more of just like these guys are completely different.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't even know they were twins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look different, act different.
Yeah. Do one of you play football or baseball, basketball, some sort of sport?
We both play basketball.
You do both play. Okay.
Well,
Kind
not
I-
really.
I do. I'm good.
I mean, you're hit and miss here and there, but you don't actually.
Sometimes.
But do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay. Does he know that?
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Did he come to their games?
He did. To our basketball games?
See, I
used to
feel
play
like he's
football.
mentioning.
No, flag football.
Oh,
Flag football. he
Okay.
came to, yeah.
So, because it's just a sport, I'm not getting a specific kind. That's why I was
Okay.
like,
That's
baseball,
what I was
basketball,
gonna
whatever.
say.
I was gonna
You know what I
say.
mean?
I'm
No.
thinking it's.
How about instrument? Was there an instrument?
I'm looking at the two of you
Okay.
whenever he's telling me this. I feel like one of you is the one that does the sports, right? Or is it both of you? Because he's really focusing on just one of you does the sport.
Both of us.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
You? It's you?
Well, and our oldest, who's not here,
Mm.
baseball and softball.
She's the.
But I still play. I'm the only one who's playing
And
currently.
he used to
Okay.
go
Did
to
he go
all
to
the-
your
Oh.
stuff a
Every
lot?
day.
Every day.
Are you guys still talking about you then? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. That's what he's giving me right now. So. You the whole time.
It's Emma for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. He did enjoy watching you play.
He went to all your
Was
games.
he like really into it? Okay.
Yes.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like I want to jump up on my feet.
He was like a coach
Like-
on the bleachers.
Yeah?
Did you hear him
That's what I
yelling?
feel.
Go,
Oh,
go,
all
go.
the
yeah.
time.
Because I feel like I want to jump up and just.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's
Oh
what-
yeah, he
that's
got
what
very
he was.
excited
Okay.
when she'd hit the ball and,
Okay.
you know.
So I guess we weren't meant to move on from you. That happens sometimes where I have to, I mean, it's literally, I'm getting messages that I have to decipher who it goes to,
Right.
what it's about, so now we figured out that it's for you. Anything else for her? He's just really concerned about how sad you are.
All of us, or,
Her, we're talking about her.
well,
I mean, I'm sure all of you are sad, but he's very much like, for her, I feel it's really, really, really hard for you. And he can feel it. And sometimes they actually make me feel certain emotions. And, he really, 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 really does not want you to be sad. And I have chills like all over my body right now. It's just like, I don't know if it's hitting you harder than the others or what, but he's very, very much like feels bad that you are so upset about it, and he wants you to not be so sad. He doesn't want you to be so sad.
does he know that she carries something with her related to him?
Yes. Well, that was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird. Wait. Do you have like a piece of his jewelry or? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's not his, but it's
About him.
yeah.
Okay. I hope that didn't like make you guys feel insignificant, that he's so focused on the fact that she's hurting so much. I'm sure you all feel like a lot of pain, but
He would worry about the young one though, you
He
know.
would worry
Oh,
about. And then the girl.
Yes.
The girl, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
it's just very, 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 very strong. Like for you, does not want you to be so sad. So, no, it's easier said than done though. I understand that totally. Let's see. Would he give you kisses on your cheek, your left cheek, or on your forehead area? Okay, because that's what he's doing. And he wants
Did he what?
He's giving her kisses
Mm.
to tell her, you know, it's okay. He's okay. And he's with you. Okay.
Does he remember anything about the time that he passed? What was going on in the room?
Was he having a seizure or something? Or was
No.
there a reason that he was like, hold on, what is this?
No, he wasn't having.
I feel like
a
it's
seizure.
machines or something having to be put on him or be taken off of him. Does that make sense?
He was intubated.
Oh, okay. So the image that I'm getting is him like moving around a lot. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
So then it wasn't
Yeah.
a seizure, it was just him moving around
Oh,
to
yeah.
stop something? Okay.
Fighting.
Fighting.
Okay. Yes. Alright. Let's see. Sorry, I know this is weird. It's very weird. I have to do it. See if I can get connection. If I keep coming back to you.
Let me know when you need more paper.
Oh, actually, oh, okay. I have a whole nother side to it.
Oh,
But
okay.
thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Are you the only son, or do you have a brother? You're the only son. Okay. Did you guys do a lot of boy stuff? No.
Watch football games together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the reason I ask is because he's giving me that like he didn't really go out and play like catch with you or take you to like fishing or things that a lot of people would think dads and sons specifically do together. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So he's almost like, not that would have been something that you guys probably would have enjoyed doing, but in the grand scheme of things, he does wish that he had given more of his time to you when you were growing up.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel he was absent,
No.
just,
He didn't do things.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
He
yeah,
was here. but-
exactly. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Well, he's proud of you for something. Maybe it's just because you're his kid. But it's like, do you do something for work that he questioned you doing, or did he tell you to do that, or
Alliance, maybe?
I don't know, it's something about work related.
Maybe that's what he's proud of.
Yeah. Could be.
He said he was proud of something that his son does. Is he?
Or just in
specific?
general, it could just be the fact that he's his kid. But I do feel that there's something work related here.
Well, we're going to Vegas.
Well, he
Yeah, I'm good at what I do.
He
I guess.
was impressed with with the technical stuff that you did for the company, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, he
Just
was,
what I do at my house.
yeah.
Did he like praise you for it?
Probably.
Verbally?
Yeah, I mean,
He was
we
always
talked
impressed.
about it,
Okay.
So yeah, I mean,
Dad wasn't the most expressive one,
no.
so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't praise you for it. But I'm sure he felt it.
The kid's
For
alright.
praise for what?
He's all right.
He's alright.
He's all right.
Right.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not bad.
he's
I
not
can
bad.
see
He's
that.
all right.
With a big smile on his face.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
okay.
Yeah,
It looks
he used
alright.
to
It's
tell
almost
us-
like winking.
Yeah.
He used to say something to me
Ooh.
that I don't know if he would, if that would come across, but
What? In what context?
Yeah.
kiddingly, he'd say something to me.
That could be a million things.
Uh-huh.
Could that not be a million things?
He used to say, "You're not bad for an old lady.
Oh, nice. Oops, I just marked on your paper.
You're not bad for an old lady," but he was
That's all right.
kidding.
Right. So that's the same attitude he would have with
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Like,
That's how he would compliment.
right.
Okay.
Was
Maybe
it
he's
that-
trying to tell
it
me
was-
he is proud now because he didn't tell me that.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
yeah, for
always
sure.
a half-ass compliment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's for sure what it is that he's wanting you to know that he is proud of you. Because he may not have told you when he was alive. Okay, are you the only daughter?
No.
No, wait, you're a daughter
Yeah.
as well? Were
Yeah.
you the difficult one?
No. I was
No?
so-
Well-
You were?
No,
As a teenager.
No, I wasn't difficult.
Of the two,
Oh, are you teasing? Or are you being serious?
Was I difficult?
Yeah.
Would you say that? I mean,
As
more
a teenage
difficult than
girl?
her.
no more than any other
Well,
teenager would
okay,
have
there was a
to.
couple instances.
Okay, okay, so
Okay.
you're being more
There,
specific.
he met me on the doorstep and gave me an
Okay.
ultimatum at one point.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
What was that?
Well, I'll tell you later.
You
Uh-oh.
know that? I don't know. Maybe I do, but I don't forgot. I don't know. You'll have to remind me.
Did he try to keep that from her?
Was he what?
Did he try to keep that from her?
I'm
He-
sure.
What?
And now
Just
you're
keep
telling
it, keep
her?
it from her.
I'm sure.
Oh, no, I think, no, you
Okay.
had to have known.
I don't know
Mom,
that.
You don't think he kept
There was some that
No,
it's
she
just-
told
Corey.
me.
There was a lot that she didn't know.
Ooh.
Dad kept.
Oh, no, he met me on the doorstep. It was like,
I'm sorry, Dad. Sorry.
I've
He's telling
forgotten
secrets
that.
now.
If I knew about it, I forgot.
That's so funny.
No, all of them were pretty good,
Yeah.
except this one here for a couple of years. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, you said this guy
The
was.
boat. I didn't do that.
oh, that was weird. It did it on its own?
Yeah, that was hard
He said,
too.
no more recording.
No, if you said this guy was blue, he'd say it was orange.
Did you hit that with your
yeah.
head?
No, I won't like
There
No,
was a
but
couple
there
of
were,
years
Oh,
there
you
were
did it?
some
Even if I did,
things
look.
that were difficult with me.
Yeah,
Like even if I.
yeah.
That's weird.
Even
Oh,
though
you're
you're
not
not
me.
it doesn't make it fall. He says,
You said I was the difficult one, and bam.
He goes, gotcha. He's like, I got your
That was
attention.
weird. Like you didn't touch it.
I didn't touch
You were
it.
just sitting
Sit
there.
right here.
I was looking at it.
Oh my god, that's wild.
But he got your attention is what he's saying.
Yeah,
No, Lindsay was the easiest one, really.
Okay.
Yes.
She
Okay.
was the easiest.
All right.
the golden child.
The golden child. The baby.
The
She's the baby.
baby,
I'm
okay.
surprised.
Why?
The baby could do anything.
It wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was just that she could do no wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still true.
But she was very good still. She was good.
Yeah.
Just like,
She's a good
nothing's
kid.
changed.
That's funny.
Does he remember meeting me on the doors?
Oh, yeah, ask
You're
him
worried
that.
about that, aren't you?
I never forgot it.
How old were you?
18?
Were you?
You'll have to tell me.
I thought you were totally in the loop.
Well, I might have been. I don't remember.
Oh my god, I could never forget.
I don't think.
Was it when you snuck out of your room?
No.
No, he didn't care about that.
No. Mom, he would put my screen back in the next day.
So you
and
wouldn't
not
know.
say anything. So you wouldn't know. Swear to God.
God, he never told me.
I would sneak out of my room and my dad would put the screen back in. every
He chased me
morning.
and Matt down the street one night in the middle of the night.
He
Aaron!
He did?
Oh,
He chased you down the street?
Well, as fast as he could go, yeah.
Yeah, his cane, didn't he?
Yeah, with the game.
It's funny as fast as he could go.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Yeah, see, he didn't tell me that stuff.
No.
He's
kinda
very
just like-
secretive.
This is him right now. Like, you guys, you're telling her all this stuff I've had for so long. You're telling her all this stuff.
Ask him why he was so secretive about things.
Hey, you know.
Happy wife, happy life.
It was like, this is how it was. Nothing like against anybody. I feel like he just wanted to keep the peace.
Yes, that was
Oh,
totally
yeah.
him.
That's
was
for
totally
sure.
him.
Because I would have been on the rampage probably. No.
He's like, oh boy.
Hmm.
Mm. I'm just the messenger. Okay? I'm just the
No, you're
messenger.
What does he have to say to me? You said he had a lot
Yeah,
to say
he
to me.
does. But I do feel like it's a very. He may not have expressed these things in his physical whatever, but I do feel there was a lot of love there. Even if he didn't tell you, and he wants you to know now.
He did though. He
He
did.
did tell you, good. Well, he wants you to know for sure now. He actually really liked. I don't know you, so I hope that this doesn't come off as anything, but he likes that you were bossy. I mean, are you? I have no idea.
nailed it.
I have no idea.
Nailed
I
it.
don't know you, but.
I don't
Why
know
was
that.
I was bossy? Why did he like it?
Yeah,
Because
because
he's giving like he didn't have to be in control of anything. You were always in control, and that let him not have to worry about.
No, oh, yes, he could be the good guy. I was the bad guy. Good cop, bad cop.
that
says
is
thank
like,
you.
Thank you.
He liked being a good guy. That's why I had to be the bad guy.
Okay.
And she was totally bossy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
He
she
did
resents
like
it.
that because then he didn't have to, you know,
Oh,
be
yeah.
in control.
He
of
didn't
mine,
have
sure.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
He
hilarious.
could be the nice one.
Mm-hmm. It's funny.
That's hilarious. That's so spot on, isn't it?
Did he get you? Did he like deliver flowers and stuff to you, or get flowers to you when you were growing
Sometimes,
up?
yeah.
Let's see. Did somebody get flowers for her after he passed?
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I heard it, Dad, loud and clear. I heard the
Okay.
message and I delivered.
There
you
you
go.
Yeah,
He
tell
told
her
her.
about that.
So it was Valentine's Day, the first Valentine's Day after he passed away. And I woke up that morning with no plans, no significant other.
Mhm.
And I just had this thought in my head to do things for other people.
Oh, okay.
And one of the first things that was like literally like I had like a checklist in my mind, like opened my eyes that morning and it was there.
Mhm.
Go to Oviedo Florist
Mhm.
and go get your mother pink carnations.
Aw.
And it had to be that florist. I've never visited that florist before in my life.
Really?
And that's where he.
But that's apparently where he would go to get her
Mhm.
flowers.
Aw.
And I didn't know, I had no idea.
Mhm.
No idea. And I brought her those.
That's
That is awesome.
That's so cool. That's very
So
nice of you.
I heard it now loud and clear.
Yeah.
I delivered.
He says you delivered. That's funny. So, even though I do feel you were probably pretty tough on your girls, he feels that you were, and maybe him too, but as the mom, I feel that you felt like you had to be the one that taught them things and helped them through certain things. And I feel he's like, okay, I couldn't have done those things.
That's true. Yeah. He was very closed
Okay.
when it came to dealing with things.
Sure. So he thinks you did a great job, or you does, whatever, a great job with that.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And yeah, he really appreciates you. Really does. I don't
Really?
know if he didn't express that to you
Mm.
much. I feel like he thinks he didn't express it to you enough.
Hmm.
But he's wanting to make sure you know that he does appreciate you.
I did a lot
Mm-hmm.
through the marriage.
Mhm.
I did. I had to. So.
Yeah, he says he wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know if that makes sense, but he says
It
he
was
wasn't easy.
yeah, there were a lot of challenges.
Okay.
You know, not in how we cared for each other,
Sure,
but
right. Well,
challenges we had to deal with.
yeah. And then he goes, well, mostly you. I don't know if you mostly did all the challenge, like took care of things or not, because he's like, mostly you.
Ask your mother,
Yeah.
right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask your mother.
Let's see.
But every time they'd walk in the door, it's where's mom? I don't know if you guys remember doing that. I could be down in the bedroom and I'd hear every one of you come in and say, "Where's mom?"
That's funny. Well, I shouldn't say this, but what's funny though is that, you know, when I had some really big challenges in my life,
Mm-hmm.
Dad's what I would call because I knew you'd freak out.
He had to call Dad.
I knew you'd be the way, you'd be like a nervous wreck and freak out, so I called Dad and he'd be like really calm.
Calm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was the calm one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would he like embrace you?
Mhm.
I feel like he's trying to hug you. Just like bring you close.
Yeah.
Would he pat you on the, like this a little bit on your shoulder?
Just the best hugs.
Yeah.
He didn't have the best hugs.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was serious, I'd call Dad because she would freak out more than me.
Oh
There's
gosh.
other things I don't know about now.
No, like some of the stuff that happened with Kate and stuff, like
Hmm.
I'd call him first and tell him.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. My attention keeps getting drawn to him.
Andrew?
Yes.
Andrew. Andrew, stop.
AJ?
Yeah.
So she can see you.
Do you are you just starting like high school, or are you about to graduate high school?
Oh, just started.
Just started.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
He says this will only take a minute. Are you doing really well, or are you struggling a little?
Struggling. in
Okay.
school.
Okay, because he knows you have potential. I feel like I'm lecturing you, but you got to put your best forward. Okay. You can do it. It's like you have potential. Just put yourself to it.
I've been telling you that for a while.
Listen to Crampy.
Except the message for him is probably the same message that was for him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just now instead of back in the day. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Same message, different guy.
Yeah. That's funny.
Very smart, but not good students.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
I was just smarter than everybody else. That's the problem.
Oh my
You're
Still
pretty
am.
smart. You're pretty smart. No, you're pretty smart. But you were a
More
terrible
humble
student.
than the others too.
That's funny. Let's see. I don't know if this is a comfortable thing to say in front of everybody because you're a young guy, but do you have a girlfriend or a girl you're interested in? There's not a girl distracting you?
Well, there was.
Yeah.
There was.
She's gone.
Okay.
Is he
Okay.
happy she's gone?
There's a song of that. She's gone.
Was she distracting you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it then. I was like, most young guys, especially like freshmen, they don't want to talk about girls in front of their families. I'm like, oh, I hope it was okay to say, but
No, we're very.
okay,
We're
cool,
very open.
awesome. So yeah, he's mentioning that she was distracting and you need to move forward now. Like, move forward and do better academically because you have potential. And I don't know if you wanted to hear something else from Grandpa, but that's what he's giving me.
That was probably true of you too, though.
Yes,
Oh.
probably so.
Okay.
Way back in the day.
All right, let's see. Anybody else? Did you always cook?
I have always cooked.
You have what?
Always
cooked.
cooked?
Oh,
Did
For-
you-
For fun.
yeah.
Did he always praise your cooking? Or did he make fun of it?
He would make fun of it
Okay.
sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Couple times.
I feel he's almost like giving me that he would jab at you a little bit.
Yes.
He did.
But
How did he do that?
He'd be like, it's all right.
yeah.
Oh,
all right.
well, this would tell me, hey, you like this, Tony? It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it would be
Because
really
he
good.
didn't cook it. He
Yes.
didn't make it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to you for him to be saying like he would jab at you, but secretly he was very much like, oh man, she's good. She's good.
Yeah, because he would always tell me later, like, that was actually really good.
Okay,
I'm just-
good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's encouraging you to do anything with cooking.
Your TikTok.
Do you do it for work or just on TikToks?
Just on TikTok. I
Okay.
started this year.
Awesome.
But she might be doing it for work on TikTok.
She's got companies contacting her.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I give you permission to feature me in one of your videos.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, he wants you to keep doing it though. He knows that you're good at what you do, but he was giving me that he would joke at you, pick at you.
Yes.
Of course.
But then secretly, he really liked it, and he really thinks you should keep doing it.
Of course
That's
he would
great to
joke
hear.
with you
That's what
about
I
it. He could never give anybody praise. Sorry.
Uh,
Right?
Yeah, could have been better. Could have been.
Mine's better.
Mine would have been better.
Put more pepperoni in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
He
to hear.
liked to supervise a lot.
Hover.
Hmm?
Hover.
I'm allergic to that.
Cover.
Don't put that in there.
Instead of supervising, but
Oh,
hover.
Are you
hover.
really?
Oh, hover. I thought you were saying cover.
No, hover.
Yeah, even when I
I
loaded
have
the
to go to the
dishwasher.
bathroom.
Well,
don't
I
wanna
do it this
leave, but I
way.
have to go to the bathroom.
I can wait. I can be patient. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll hurry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can
No,
keep
that's
going if you
okay.
want.
I'm fine.
Same with me. I'll be right back.
Yep, I'm here.
There's two
Oh,
bathrooms.
There's two bathrooms.
I know. I'm going to the one in your room.
He beat you to it.
He's like, sweet, I'm going too.
Well, while we wait for them, does any of you have questions about yourselves you want to know? Anything?
Does he have anything more to say to me?
Let me see.
She's talking to herself.
Luke's banging on the wall so she can hear.
Let's see. Did you have to do a lot of paperwork after you passed?
Yes.
Huh?
Oh dear God, yes.
Okay.
Yes, a whole year of
Yeah.
paperwork.
And I don't know if it would have been like him to set it up for you normally, but he wishes he would have, like, made it to where it was easier for you.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, that's funny. So whatever it was with the paperwork, he knows that it was a lot. He, he would have prepared.
There was
Could've.
probably a trail of paperwork that was even undone before.
Oh wow.
That was what?
Undone from before he
Yeah.
passed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I hate that door.
You get stuck?
Yes.
You got locked in?
Maybe he locked you in there.
It is. Do you think it's on here?
You're in a sweatshirt, Luke.
Well,
It is the.
Good down to your
what's the-
76.
I don't have anything on right now.
That's 76 right now.
Let's see.
So he told mom,
Well, I was gone.
yeah, that he wished he had left things more together for her, and there was a lot of paperwork.
She asked if I had a lot of paperwork.
Every day since he's passed,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fighting with, yeah. Yeah, it's been a very, very, most challenging year of my whole life, really.
Well,
A
I
lot
feel
of
you guys
stress.
were probably married for a very, very long time. And because he's giving me that, like, the whole time he was in love with you. No guessing, no questioning. He was the whole time. He was very much in love with you.
I believe that.
Yeah, me too. He worshipped her.
Mm-hmm.
There's he's like, not a doubt, never a day, never a doubt.
Well, that's good, Mom. Reassurance.
Mm-hmm.
Because of, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
What?
Nothing.
Yeah,
See you
he,
later.
yeah, and I always told me he did, you know, so.
Good.
Yeah, and if ever I was sick, he was, you know, if I had surgery or I had the flu or anything like that. he
You weren't
was-
easy.
What's that?
He says you weren't easy to take care of.
Really?
But he loved taking care of you.
Because I'm not a
He's joking, but-
complainer. I'm not
No
really a
complainer.
complainer about if I don't feel good.
I think maybe he meant she wasn't easy in general.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But he loved you anyway.
Well, he loved
so
you anyway. I think that's the message.
I think
Yeah.
that's what he meant.
Yeah.
That's the message.
Yes.
Then I didn't get all the appreciation I deserved then.
Yeah.
He says I wasn't easy.
No, I don't think it's more. Just
He
like,
wasn't easy.
yeah, I mean, he admitted that just a few minutes ago. He was like, "Oh, I was tough."
He was not easy. Not at all.
Anybody else have questions?
What's it like up there?
Beautiful, calm, peaceful.
Yeah.
There's no responsibilities. Yeah, no pain, no sadness,
Yeah.
sorrow, nothing like that. It's all just.
But do you
people.
see each other up there, or is it just
It's energy.
energy? See, I don't
It's
like
not
that.
like this.
I don't like that.
Well, you can't
You
like it,
want
but
a
it doesn't
scientific
change
answer, and
it.
there's not.
No, I know, but I don't like it. It doesn't make me comfortable.
There's no specific
But, Mom,
body formation.
The thing is that it doesn't make you comfortable here in the human's body.
Yeah.
But up there, you're gonna be nothing but happy.
Mhm.
You're not gonna care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll show
It's
you.
all happy.
You're not going to worry about your hair.
Well, right now it's like.
I mean, if you look at
It's
the, if you look
I
at,
beautiful.
just had a keratin treatment.
It
so
looks beautiful.
Right against my head.
if you look at the grand scheme of things, you've been in energy form a lot longer than this form. It'd be more normal for you.
What
Yeah,
would be
absolutely.
more normal?
Energy,
Your
when
energy
your energy.
form.
This
So
is.
it looks something like this,
Oh,
like just energy, just formations
And it
of
doesn't
energy.
care about
that's
keratin.
weird. That's weird.
Oh, well, that's my
very-
cat. That's not the energy.
No, I know, but that's
Can I
weird.
see?
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Oh, okay. Honest to God.
Like, so it's just like, you know, different, and you guys
Right.
can, I don't have anything on my phone you don't want to look at except,
Oh,
you know,
no,
kittens,
that's
if
okay.
you want to show it
Oh.
around. Yeah, everybody can see what it looks like. There's 3 of them, so
That's
you can
weird.
swipe left and right. It's so funny. It's just energy. It's all about
But
the
Mom,
energy.
the thing
can
is,
see
you
through.
don't have to worry about it. You're
So
not
how
gonna
do you
care.
get a picture of that?
It's not, that's not genuine, like,
No, it's not real.
No,
picture.
I mean,
Spirit.
it's like, how does
Maybe
somebody do a
people-
picture like
Well,
that?
but
Maybe
they
people that
explain to
because
them.
people pass and come back, right?
Yeah, well, and also like as a medium, I can see their energy, so I know what they look like, you know, versus.
That's weird.
So if they show me what they look like when they were in their physical form, it's all just an image that they're showing me.
I've read a lot of conflicting things about the afterlife.
Yeah, there's a lot of conflicting things.
Dude, I could be like
People say.
Flash.
So much going
How do you know what to believe?
Yeah, I understand.
I could have like lightning shoot out of my head or something.
It's funny.
So I've got,
I was gonna ask a question for
No,
you,
go
but you
ahead.
asked. No, you asked.
so I have just a general question.
Sure.
Is there anything that's missing for him? Is there anything that he wanted to do? Is there anything that he wished he would have done? Is there anything that's like a gap for him?
You said about me.
Well, that.
Well, it's not
yeah.
about you, but I mean.
No,
like,
No,
aside
yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Overall, I feel he was very fulfilled with his life.
And I suspect he probably was.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think he was really
Can he-
wanting for anything.
Can he tell you anything special between he and Cam? Something that he used to like to do for Cam.
Well, I don't remember who you introduced yourself to me as. You, her husband or his brother or
My
okay,
husband.
okay, gotcha.
I'm not special.
No, I'm thinking.
Not special.
He always told
You
me I
were
wasn't
special.
special.
You were special.
Oh,
But he,
yeah,
he
no,
went out of his way to say there's nothing special about me.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you
He
play
sure
golf
did.
or something?
I'm sorry?
Do you play golf?
No, he did.
He did.
He did. He was
Okay.
big on golf.
Okay, I'm getting the golf thing. Did you guys ever go together? Play together? Anything? No.
No.
Well, we did the.
Maybe Top Golf once,
Top
but
Golf.
that's
Oh,
I'm
we
just
did
trying to
play
figure out
Top Golf.
why he's all of a sudden talking about golf after all this
that was
time.
his thing.
Oh, he
He
was
loved
up
golf.
till when he went in the
What is it?
hospital.
He's the only grandchild who wanted to learn.
Oh, how to
You
do
taught
golf.
him.
Andrew,
Okay.
you and I have to hook up because I want to learn too. So we need to do that.
Should.
He used to take him to the driving range.
Nice.
But there was something special for Cam that he did.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they didn't do together. He just.
Not
we were always
together.
together when we did it.
True.
He did it for him.
Yeah.
Well, not for him, but
Yeah, he did. I gotta get this for Cam. Yeah.
Did you guys spend a lot of time together? Like hanging out, just the two of you? Ever?
No.
No.
Always family.
he may
Family
be
gatherings,
referencing.
yeah.
He wants to. I don't know. He's mentioning something about like how, like you guys are buddies. In a way, was he
He
closer to you than any of the other?
Brother-in-laws or
Brother-in-laws.
son-in-laws?
Yes.
That's
Well,
just
he might
probably
also be
so.
referencing Stockton Turner. You think?
What?
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think that would be it.
No.
No.
Okay.
When he
Or cigars? Anything?
No.
when
Close. The sausage come up?
Sausage?
You're not getting a sausage?
I don't think so.
Oh, he used to make hot
I'm not
sausage
getting
for
a
Cam.
sausage.
He loved making hot sausage
Yep.
for Cam.
And they could be
And
like
you're
a
like,
cigar.
no,
That's big
not
enough.
even close. Nothing.
No.
No.
When
Oh,
he
it's fine.
I don't
mentioned
think so.
about the boat
Yes.
and you asked
And he
him,
would call it a boat, not a ship.
he
He
would.
would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He really would.
He
He never
did,
called it
alright.
a ship.
No,
Yeah.
he never called it a
He
ship.
called it a boat.
He called it
Yeah.
a boat all the time.
Okay.
But you mentioned something about him being seasick.
Mhm.
And can he remember anything about a situation where he did get seasick? What was going on at that time?
Was there a hurricane in the waters or something?
A what?
A hurricane in the waters or something?
Felt like it.
Okay.
It really did.
You guys was I on the ship with you?
You were on that trip. Yeah,
Was
but
I?
you weren't there. No. Mm-mm.
I don't remember. I got seasick one
The
time.
bark boat? You weren't there?
That was in
yeah,
Hawaii.
We were. That was in
No,
Hawaii.
I got
That was a
seasick.
He
significant-
didn't get seasick on that.
No.
but everybody else did.
I didn't either.
I got seasick on
Had
one
they
trip,
not
but it
shut
wasn't
those
with you
windows,
guys,
we
and it was
would've
The
with
got
you.
family
their
did
face
not get,
full.
none of the family got seasick.
No, we don't get seasick.
Everybody else on the boat seemed to get seasick.
Mm.
That was a boat.
Does
That
he
wasn't a ship.
remember? Okay, can he tell you anything about? So not Cam and I, but a lot of the other family went on a cruise after he passed this March,
Okay.
and there was something
Was it
that
Is it something in your stateroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Something he told me to do.
He told you to do?
Yeah, but I don't want to confuse you if you pick
Okay.
something up in the stateroom.
She just finished your sentence. That's amazing.
Well, I didn't mean to like cut you off, but he's giving me that. I don't know. Did you fold towels in a certain way, or were there towels folded in a way,
No.
or what is he showing me? Were there towels though by the cruise?
Oh, they
company?
do that, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
The cruise
Not
ship
that
did
cruise ship didn't do it though, did it?
No?
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I guess
I
they
don't know. I
did.
feel like I'm seeing like a towel folded like an elephant or something.
Yeah, they did that, but
Okay.
that's not, you
It's
know,
not
what
food.
she's referencing.
Okay. I feel he's not cremated, is he?
He what?
Was he cremated? Or
Yes.
He was cremated. Did you bring some like a little of him on this cruise?
No.
Then what is it that he wanted you to do? You'll have to tell me because he gave me stateroom and that's really it.
Stateroom's probably it. So, when he and my mom went on their 50th anniversary cruise,
Mhm.
I had their
Bless
room
you.
decorated and sent them chocolate covered strawberries and champagne.
Okay.
So, so the rest of these guys went on a cruise.
And Mom and I were in a room together.
They were in a room together and I didn't go. And my daughter's grown and has her own kids, and I was helping her move that day.
Mhm.
And so I was sitting there getting ready, not even thinking about the cruise or dad, which I had been thinking about you guys because I really wish I was there. Not even thinking about the cruise or dad or anything. And all of a sudden I get, you need to decorate the room like you did for our anniversary.
That makes sense for the towels looking funny.
Okay, so like a decorating.
Yeah. Like a decorating type of thing.
Decorating. And so I was like out of nowhere, I'm not thinking about them, I'm not thinking about dad, it just pops in my head and I'm like, it like took my breath away and I was in tears because I was like, I can't believe, like I wasn't even thinking about this, like this totally popped in my head and it was dad. So my dad was also one to get the most out of anything and
Freebie.
complain maybe and get an extra
Oh, that's
freebie
funny.
or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So what was, and I know I'm taking time doing this, but
You're
it's a
fine.
funny story. So it was a long, I had to jump through all these hoops. They wouldn't even let me order because it was too late because the ship was leaving the next day, and they put me in touch with the ship and this and that, and I just wanted to order because he said decorate the room, but what he didn't say was the chocolate covered strawberries and champagne. But I know he meant that too. And so I jumped through all these hoops for an hour and a half. Finally get somebody that's going to do it, right? So they're going to do it. Well, I call her, text her.
I had service on the phone.
And I'm like, did you guys get, and she's like, no. And I'm like, well, can you go to the whatever?
Guest services.
Guest services.
They're
And
like, yeah, we have it here. We're so sorry it didn't come. You know, it'll be there tomorrow.
And then it didn't
So-
come that day either.
Didn't come.
so, but the funny thing is, my dad was the king of getting stuff free, right? So whenever it showed up a day or two later,
The third day.
Showed up on the third
Okay.
day.
decorated cabin. I ordered 4 strawberries. You guys
Oh
got
no,
it.
we got a plate
A
full.
dozen.
Plate full
Wow.
and a bottle of champagne.
And then we got it every day after that.
Well,
The
2 more
next
days.
day.
2 more days.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We got it 3 days in a row.
Right?
And that would
3
be
days.
him. Alright, you screwed it up. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
we're gonna,
Like
Yeah,
that
and
was
then redo
so my dad, and
That's
it was
funny.
hilarious.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Awesome. Wow.
yeah.
That's a cool story.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sweet. Yeah, I guess whenever he was showing me that,
The
I shouldn't have-
decorating.
I should have interpreted it as decorating. Sometimes I get these things and it's hard for me to figure out exactly what they're
Well,
trying
and
to
that's
say.
what's funny is because that's what he told me too was decorating, but I knew he meant because I did the decorating right,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
Bon Voyage, but like the strawberries and
more, yeah.
champagne were the bigger thing. But that's what he told me was decorating.
Mhm.
You need to decorate like you did for our anniversary.
She heard it in her head.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about him. I'm not thinking about the cruise. I'm sitting there getting ready to
That's your
help my daughter
ability.
move.
Yeah.
That's your ability.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
one of the
decorating
ways
like
that I
you-
get messages.
It doesn't happen to me often.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
like it's like a few times in my life. I wish I could make it happen more, but it was bizarre.
Mm.
I
Actually,
forgot what I was gonna
I know
ask.
that this seems way out of whatever, but do you know Dr. Henner?
Dr. Who?
Henner. He's the dermatologist. You look very familiar, like you were his patient, and I worked with him.
Oh,
Anyways,
really?
yeah.
No.
Who's
Never mind.
dad's dermatologist?
Huh?
Who's dad's dermatologist?
Mario.
Well,
Monteleone. Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Never mind. You just looked familiar to like, for whatever reason, I was getting that was
Yeah.
probably why, but
Yeah.
unrelated. Anybody have any other questions you want to ask him?
Oh, I was gonna ask something. I forgot what it was.
Luke, you had a question?
Did he ever even play his guitar?
Did he ever play his guitar?
Yes.
Well, Nani could tell you that, buddy.
Well, just out of curiosity.
Oh
I don't
gosh,
know.
I was gonna ask something. And I forgot
I don't
what it was.
No, actually, I think it's almost like he's saying he wanted to, but he didn't.
He didn't really. He
Mm-hmm.
had it, but he really didn't play it.
He kept it. but
Yeah.
Didn't play it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have one more. Is he mad? Is he mad that I have it?
Aww.
No, he's not mad you have it.
Okay.
He's okay with that.
So this is way random. I don't know if he'll pick up on what I'm throwing out there, but when I was younger, we lived in New York.
Mm-hmm.
There was something very peaceful that he and I used to do together.
Okay. Okay, wait, I feel like there's, hold on, whoa. Slow down. Did it involve several things? I feel like, was it walks, was it sunsets,
No,
puzzles?
no.
What is this he's trying to show me? I don't know, did you guys sit on the porch and talk? That's it? That's it? What was it? Sit on the porch and talk? Okay.
What
Yeah.
was in the background?
What was in the
Okay.
background
Yeah.
of the porch?
Well, they sat on the porch. What was? There was a
Was it
noise.
music? Did you have like
There was something else going on nearby.
really? I don't know. I hear like a soft music, almost like church music or something.
The chorus.
Huh?
It would have been music.
There would have been.
Not church music.
No,
No,
but
like soft. Like
Would have been soft, do you think?
I don't think so.
well, kind of. I
Soothing.
mean,
For me,
Jazz?
it's
volume.
soothing.
It would have been
volume.
soothing.
Was it soothing? I don't know if it was soothing. It was.
You know what she's talking about.
I know exactly what she's talking about.
What
Yeah.
is it?
I don't know what I'm
I
talking
do.
about. I don't know what I'm
I don't
talking
know
about.
what
I
I
do.
cannot believe you said
That what?
That's what he said. But as far as what's in the background, I just get it's like
Do you
very
feel,
low music.
do you feel maybe anything with sports?
it was
Right?
Were you close to the volleyball?
Oh yeah.
So there could have been music, faint music. For
There
sure.
would have been music, exactly.
And it would have been soothing for him.
We would
For him, it would have
the
been soothing.
baseball field was
Yeah,
Oh,
the-
okay.
a triple A
like
baseball
2
field.
blocks away.
Okay.
Yeah, you could hear.
And so you would listen to the game, or?
Yeah.
And I could see where
He
that would
would
be
sit
very
up there and
passive in the
smoke his
background.
You don't
A
remember?
pipe.
Yeah.
So not a cigar.
No, he smoked
Pipes.
a pipe back then.
Yep.
He did it in his.
You smoked a
I-
pipe back then, right?
Oh,
Oh,
way back
yeah.
then, like when I was young. But
He
I,
did here. We were living in this house. He
He,
did.
for a while he did until I put a stop to
I
it.
Yeah, I
know.
couldn't do that.
No, because I read an article about secondhand smoke.
Yeah, that was
and
it.
I had
There
no
was no more.
idea. No,
You
he
decided to
totally
quit.
agreed with that.
Yeah, he did.
It was an article in the Reader's Digest, and it
Okay.
talked about how toxic
Yeah.
secondhand smoke is because it gets more toxic as it sits in your house, up to like 33 days before it
he used
dissipates.
to always smoke on the porch, though.
No, he smoked in here, and
No, she's talking about
Oh,
in
here.
New York.
New York, yeah, but he smoked in the house here, and I told him, I said, Tony, I had no idea. I'm thinking the pipe is a safe thing, and
Do you get a sense if she was in control?
he totally agreed. When I told him what it
Yes.
said, he totally agreed. He wasn't going to do it anymore. No, he didn't realize either.
So wasn't cigar, it's pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
way back in the day. Not. In
I feel like it was
20, 30
very
years, right?
Yeah.
breezy or if not cold.
We
yes.
lived up north.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess that makes sense for New York, but it just feels, I feel like, just enough for like sweater weather.
Mhm.
Then you would sit out front.
That's crazy, Corey.
And that was.
And you've talked about that many
I
times.
told you that.
Yeah, sure.
He's a very strong spirit.
Yes,
You
he
sit on the
is.
front porch, right?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you know what? We wouldn't talk much, but
No.
we'd hang out there,
Yeah.
and we'd hear the baseball game in the background, and
And there had
just,
to
it
be
was
music
very
or-
relaxing.
and
Yeah.
some sort of
And he
music or
smoked his
something.
pipe. It was so chill. That's all I
Yeah.
remember. It was very relaxing.
All right. Any other questions? Anything from anybody? I do feel like he is a strong spirit, but I do feel like he's kind of overexcited himself.
He's done.
Like he got really excited and we were talking, and I feel like now it's almost like he's
He's done. He's
Seems
been
like
working.
that.
He's been working on you all day, right?
he has. It was like
Is there anybody in particular that he wants to be with more there that's with him? What's his favorite? Who's his favorite person?
Or do you have favorite? You might
don't
not
have
have
favorites.
favorites in heaven, Mom.
Yeah.
It's just all good. You're happy with
you're
everybody.
there with your family. You're connected. It's just-
But, and are you really kind of connected as family members? Because I read something one time where it says you love everybody the same. I don't like that.
I like that.
I don't like that.
Me.
Mom, you can
You don't
not
have a
like
choice.
it here,
Peaceful.
but when you
It's
get
just
there, you are not going to
peaceful.
care. I promise you.
It's just peace.
Your finger. Look at her finger. She
What is
got
it?
trigger
I
finger.
have trigger finger.
right now, what happened?
It just does that.
Good stuff.
It's
heard
called
about
trigger
that.
finger. Do you see this?
That's weird.
I've gotta go have something done. Now watch, when I put it back, it drops by itself. It like,
Put it back.
it snaps.
Oh, no.
Does it hurt?
No, doesn't hurt.
Weird, Mom.
I'm surprised there it goes again. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier because it's been happening a
That
lot
would be your
more.
husband saying.
You need some like WD-40 or something.
Yeah.
Keep on home.
So watch it now, watch.
God. Maybe take off the rings and see if that helps.
Well, you
No.
just started writing, didn't you? It wasn't doing that earlier, but you
Oh,
just
I could
started
just
using
be
your...
sitting watching TV
Oh,
and
just
I'll
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
And
he
it'll
not
hurt.
remember
It's
what
it's
he
in
was
a
supposed
mood
to do
now.
the
It
day that
doesn't.
you went to the hospital?
It does that in the morning a lot, but it does it randomly now.
Dad might be done, right?
Was there, did you have a game or something you were supposed to go to?
Oh my god.
A game. What do you mean?
No, the day that you
Tonight?
went to the hospital.
No. She said the day he
You
went
guys
to
were
the
supposed to
Oh.
take me to my game.
Was there a game that night?
The
I don't
morning.
You're supposed to take her.
I don't even remember.
No, it was for high school.
High school game.
Yep, she asked, does he remember what he was supposed to do the day that he
Oh
went to
my
the hospital?
god.
It was a game.
He said it was a game?
For her.
For her.
Yeah, in fact, so this is a very exhausting thing. So I do nap quite a bit. Honestly, I'll admit it.
Yeah,
So,
you have to, right?
I did a reading earlier during the day, and before I came here, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap, so I can be like really energized. And I went to lay down and fall asleep, and then all of a sudden, here comes this guy.
I'm trying to sleep,
And I'm
right?
like, listen, I'm gonna be coming out later. So I took my nap, and then when I woke up, I was like, all right, for Aaron's, Moni's family, I don't know if I'm saying your name.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
If you're here, come on, it's time. You can come with me now. And then that was just for the rest of the day. He was talking, trying to get me
Oh my
to know some
God.
things.
That's
And
awesome.
so
Why doesn't he come to see me?
he does.
He doesn't.
Yes, he
I
does.
Mom,
I
you
don't
don't
see him.
see him.
He
You
messes
You
the
also
lights.
ignore
lights.
Saki, so
Yeah.
Huh?
you also ignore soccer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, for sure. That she doesn't notice me. No, he is around.
Where is he mostly?
I feel him he stays in the living room the most of the time.
Does he ever come to my games?
Lucky God.
Does he come in your room?
Come to your
For
games.
Oh.
Yes. On like the bottom step, which
yeah.
is interesting because he doesn't have walking problems or anything in the spirit realm, but did he have walking problems here?
Yes.
Okay.
Big time.
Well, he stays on the bottom step, and I feel like very close to the corner.
Yeah.
On the bottom step.
Or to a rail.
That's what I meant when I said
Yeah.
corner
Yeah,
rail.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense to you. Okay. It's funny though, because he's like, I wish you could hear me when I'm screaming.
You know what?
How did you not hear him
I
when he was
tell you
screaming,
this,
right?
He was screaming in his own head, and he never did it out loud.
No,
Yeah?
he did it.
He
I was
did.
getting
Oh,
No,
my
no. I mean, if he was on the stairs or walking.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! But she's
At
talking
her
about
At her
games.
games.
Yeah.
He
Oh
was
yeah.
like-
He was
Oh
always
my God.
verbal with that. But
Yeah.
And I used to say, Tony,
not with
come on,
his.
you're not the coach.
I was saying not with his
You
discomfort.
know?
Oh, I
Oh,
see
not
what
with
you're
this,
saying.
because
Yeah.
no, but for
Well, I was the
Instagram.
coach.
You were the coach.
I'm the
but
coach.
her high school games too.
Not in the high
he
school
would,
games,
You
no,
know,
no. Yeah.
and a few travel games that we went to. But he'd be yelling out what
Yeah.
for her to do. See,
For everybody, for what
you
they
get in
yeah.
trouble.
For everybody.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Go, go, go! Throw it to three.
Yeah.
He's like, no, Tony should.
Well, they can't hear him now, but he still does it.
He's still yelling at her games.
Yes, yeah. So if you ever look at the scoreboard, right? There's scoreboards, I'm assuming. Okay. If you ever see like the same number repetitively, so 222, 555, 333, whatever, that would be him sending you a message. He's there. So pay attention to that.
If what happens?
If she's like playing a game and happens to look at the scoreboard and say the score is like, I
Repetitive
don't know.
numbers.
6-6 in the sixth inning.
yeah,
Oh.
something like that. That would be
Why
like
did you
saying.
6?
Well, you know.
Well, that's a good number. That's okay. That's okay. Everybody
Okay.
associates that with a bad number, and it's not a bad
It's
number.
okay.
It's not a bad number.
But the fact
No,
that
I
you
know.
chose
I know.
6.
In fact, I will tell you what the angel number 666 is, because a lot of people do associate it with being evil, and it's not.
Okay.
I see
I
her
love
reading
six.
While
numbers
you're looking that
all
up
the
though,
time.
does he know that she has his prayer card in her?
In her duffel bag? Or
No,
not duffel bag.
it's on her sleeve. Like she
I
has.
On your actual sleeve.
Aw, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees
In
it.
fact, you lost one, right? Or it got
No,
torn?
Mama gave me hers.
Oh,
So
but I gave you another
I
one,
need
right?
another one for my car.
Okay, I thought I
because,
gave you
yeah,
another one.
Mhm.
I do
One of your
have them,
clothes.
so yeah.
I have Joe
Mom
up
has
there.
them.
There's
so-
one in your
No.
trunk.
I have them.
You have
No,
some too.
Joe's up there.
Yeah, but one of Grandpa's
I see
in your
repeating
trunk.
numbers all the time. I always just
Just
assume
saying.
it's him,
It is.
and I will just start talking, like
Or
acknowledging,
text.
like,
Yes.
hey, I know you're here, or hey, okay, I got your message.
Yeah.
And for me, it would be music.
He definitely
Oh,
figured music
oh,
out very
music.
quickly, very
Which is
easily.
funny
Did
because
well.
he didn't
Figured
like
music out like
But he was
quick
a
What's
numerical
so weird
guy
is
anyway.
my dad was not into music,
at all.
but
we
that
are.
is how he communicates to us
Yeah,
the most.
okay.
But we all love music,
That makes sense.
and so I think
And it's also
yeah.
something that is like a higher vibrational type of thing. Music is a high vibration, so it's easier to manipulate for them. You know.
And one time I went to school for like
Is it
I went to
weird?
school for like I think 4 days straight.
It's not my ring.
So my
I've
first
had-
period
I've
teacher
been
would
to
always
hospital.
play like music in
It's
the
a,
morning
it's
for
a
some
tendon
reason.
in my finger.
And it always play a song
And I
that he
need
would always
to
like.
I need,
Does he
no,
know the
it
song?
just drops
Every
down.
morning.
That's weird.
Well, I can, and I can force it to go up.
I don't know yet.
I don't like that.
Give me a second. Oh, real quick, the number 666 is just encouragement to
Oh, okay.
refocus. Like refocus on something, pay closer attention to certain things in your life. So yeah, this is first thing most people think when they see that number is that bad luck is coming, and
Yeah.
it's not true.
But they
Just
kind
telling
of,
you-
they're saying refocus, maybe, hey,
Yeah.
don't
Maybe.
go down
But it's
that
not the
road.
evil
Yeah,
devil
right.
person that
Right.
they say it is.
Yeah.
But
Does he have anything to say about my father?
Well, hold on. Lukey asked.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
about the
sorry.
song.
The song.
What song is it?
Oh, what song he plays most?
Yeah. Well, so at school I'd always hear it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, the one that he plays for all of us
Yeah,
all the
all
time.
the
Yes.
time.
Is this a country song?
No.
You know, he wouldn't know.
He probably wouldn't
You're
know.
right, he wouldn't
Oh,
know.
he wouldn't know.
I don't think he's
He's
kind
He,
of.
he might.
He might be able to
It
give
was-
us
it
some
wasn't-
kind
it
of.
wasn't
Well, the
country, but it was a
title, I
melody.
mean, he must hear it enough that he would know the title.
He
but
might be able to give us something.
He wouldn't know, you know, who does it. I don't
But
know.
a number could come through.
Or something.
A number?
Yeah.
You can know
mean-
the age of it.
Something related to it, you know.
I can guarantee he wouldn't. It's funny about the flannel shirt and the jeans though. It's
Right?
funny when she first
Like,
said
that's
that,
what
that
got
crossed
you.
my mind, but then when Cameron said shorts, and I said, well, he had jeans.
I was like, flannel
So,
shirt
then-
and jeans, Dad never.
no, so that took the focus off what I had started to think about what I was wearing, so, and I forgot.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I can hear the tune, but I can't make it out.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know why. To me, it almost sounds like it's a modern day song that sounds like the old days.
Old school. And it is.
It is.
It's not a modern day song.
But it's old school.
No,
But
but
But it
kind
has a
of
modern,
is
it has a
played-
modern
Well,
sound
it's
to
played.
it.
Yeah.
It's played now.
Yeah.
But it
And it's a
isn't.
modern, yeah.
It's a
they-
song that it's a song that's old, but it's
Everybody
all
knows-
it's still
It's
played.
an old school song,
Everybody
right?
knows it. Everybody knows
Yeah,
it.
but it goes, yeah.
I'm surprised he's not turning Alexa on to play it. We came in from his funeral. We
No.
walked in the house.
No,
Not from his funeral.
The day he
from when-
died.
The day he passed
Oh,
from
I
the
thought it was the
hospital.
funeral.
No, it was
what's
from
the
the funeral.
funeral.
And you came in with a song playing.
It was the
No,
funeral.
It was the day
Day
he
he
passed.
died. It was the
It
day
was
he
the day
died.
he died.
We came here and
Oh,
Dominic
yes.
had catered everything for us. It was that
Right
night.
from the
The night
hospital
Dominic
to
catered
here.
everything for us.
You're right.
Those songs
I
were-
remember.
It was there with us.
No,
because-
no.
because
It was
the-
the
It was because Dominic's food was here. I remember
Yes,
that.
that was the day he
No.
passed.
Mhm.
It was the day he passed, Mom.
No, you're right. Yeah.
It was. We came in the house
I
the
think
day
it
he
happened
passed, and
twice.
Alexa was playing.
And nobody was here to tell Alexa to play. And he played 5 songs. And they all had a meaning.
Relevant meaning, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to hear about the song he plays for us all the time.
He apparently has not given it to
Yeah,
her.
he's not very good at knowing.
No, it's like he doesn't know the name of it.
Yeah, of course
He probably
wouldn't.
doesn't.
He wouldn't.
So I'm not getting a name of the song. I'm just hearing it's like a again, like a song that sounds like old school, but it's playing modern.
Does he say
Also, it's like-
anything about the event we had after his funeral? Does he have anything to say about that?
I don't know what that is.
What do you mean? I meant.
I don't even know
Who you
what
talking
you're
about?
talking about, Willis.
Yeah, Willis. Willis.
What you talking about? Lou?
The event that we
Event?
had after the
No,
funeral.
it was after.
Right after the funeral.
Like a celebration of life or something?
Oh,
Is that what you're
he's,
talking
Yeah,
yeah,
It is a celebration of life type of
yeah,
The reception?
yeah,
the reception.
yeah. Does he have anything that he wants to say about that? We did a
Were
couple
there
of,
funeral flowers there?
they had,
Yes.
He goes, it smelled like funeral flowers.
well, that was at the church.
No, Mom, we
No, we
brought
did-
his
we brought
flowers
flowers,
there.
yeah.
Alright, but there was more significant things
Yeah.
than,
Well,
that
he
he would,
remembers it smelling like funeral flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I have a question. Does he know anything? It's not the flowers, but like a bow. Does he know anything significant about a bow that was on the funeral flowers that is now at my house?
Was it yellow?
What's that?
The bow, is the bow yellow
Nope.
or white?
It's got weight in it, yeah.
It looks very light colored.
Mm-hmm. Kinda.
You alright? You gonna make it?
you feeling okay?
He's always tired. Every night he has to every night.
Every day what?
His throat hurts.
He's got allergies.
Something.
It's got post-nasal drip,
I think it is. It's gotta be. It's gotta be smell. Just smell it.
cause that'll do that to me
Yeah.
too.
Okay. I feel like he's overwhelmed.
Okay.
Yeah, making him
I'm
think
not
too tough.
surprised because
Okay.
like I'm shocked that he did as well
Yes,
as he
that he
did.
did this much.
Yeah.
I am too. I
Yeah.
really wasn't sure what he would do. Is there anybody else, up there that wants to come through?
Anybody who wants to gripe about is that
Or
what you're
anybody
asking?
else. Anybody else that you're getting from anybody.
I think that honestly, it might be me. My head's starting to hurt really bad and I'm getting very hungry. I love what I do, so I'm doing this, so please don't think I'm complaining. I just think that it's starting to make it where it's hard for us to connect.
Yeah, yeah.
Because usually whenever I do this for some time, I do start getting a headache, and that's whenever I know,
It's
like,
a lot.
That's
right?
understandable.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For the event thing that you were talking about, I feel like he's mentioning food. Was there food?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was there a specific thing that he would have liked, or was there a reason that that food was there?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
the place.
Huh?
Yes.
Or the place.
Okay.
Yeah, everything
Location.
was very significant.
Okay. The song he's not giving me a title to. You asked what about the bow?
Hmm.
Did you keep the bow and use it for something in your house?
Yeah.
Does it like go out and display? Like it's out and about, people can see it?
Yeah.
Is it on your front door?
No,
Is it like in some sort of wreath like form or?
not a wreath, but I get where you're. It's a. I'm just gonna tell you
That's
because
okay,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
make you struggle, but
Thank you.
it's on a Santa figurine,
Okay.
and I stuck his bow on that, so he's showing wreath,
Like
holiday.
it's hanging off of something kind
yeah,
of thing, yeah, okay.
yeah, and it's on it. I told you, right? The Santa.
No, I didn't realize that was the ball.
I saw it.
You did?
You showed
I
us,
thought
yeah.
I told you.
Oh, man.
I put it there last year and I put it there this year too. I've got like this Santa figurine that I put the bows from his flowers on.
Well, he knows that. Him being able to tell me that tells me he knows.
He knew like a wreath or something
Mhm.
Christmas celebratory.
Yeah, and whenever we get farther and longer into these types of things, the symbols or the words or whatever, they get
More
less.
obscure.
Yeah, like it's hard for, me
The
to.
details.
Yeah,
For you
the
to
details
focus
start to
and-
go
yeah.
a little
Yeah,
less.
that's
so.
understandable.
So
really
it's hard
is.
for whenever he was giving me that, I was having to piece it together.
lot of mental.
But you said wreath because you knew it was like something to do with Christmas or
Right.
holiday or
Yeah. Anything else, anybody?
Will he always be kind of with us?
Yes.
Always.
He doesn't stay in one spot, so, he does primarily stay with you. but he bounces, he visits, he sees everybody. So whoever's
You
house
watch
he's
me when
go
I'm
to.
going to the bathroom. You know?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's what he likes to do.
But yeah, I
He's
don't think-
after live, is to sit there and watch.
Huh?
No. It's funny, actually, he's almost giving me like, no, when you do that, I sit here on the couch and watch games or something. But he is
Actually, you're
always.
sitting in his chair.
Maybe that's why he's so strong. You guys were saying you didn't expect so much.
No, we really didn't.
He
I
works.
expected a lot.
He
I know
did.
he's a strong spirit.
He
I
didn't
know
sit
he is.
anywhere in this room except for in that chair.
Oh, well, thank you
Well,
for
yes,
sharing
he
your chair
would
with
sit
me.
right where you're sitting.
He did?
When
Sometimes.
Jack would be sitting there.
I never saw Dad sit here ever.
When I would come in the room, Jack would be, our cat, would be sitting there. And he'd be sitting where you
Are you kidding me? Well,
I
you
said
said,
let him
you
have the
said
chair.
sitting
Exactly
there.
what I'd
Didn't
say
you?
to him. Are you kidding me?
I don't remember.
You're sitting
You
there so the
did.
cat can have the recline.
You said sitting
That's
on the
how I am
couch.
with my cat.
You did. You said sitting on the couch, and I thought that was off because I never knew him to sit on the couch, but he did.
If Jack had the chair, he wouldn't take him off.
You said sitting on the couch.
I did.
Yes.
And you said it didn't make sense. Now it makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Does he have anything about Mimi?
Oh,
Mimi?
Mimi.
Yeah, let's ask that one.
Mimi?
Yeah.
Is
Creamy Mimi.
Is, hold on.
Hold on. After that.
If you ask her this when she's already worked.
Mimi.
Dorothy, Dot.
Is this a kid, like one of your kids or something?
No.
Almost.
Is it a pet that's like a kid?
No.
Who's Mimi?
His
Her
mother-in-law.
mother. His
Okay.
mother-in-law.
So they're connected to you in some way.
Yeah.
Grandma.
Okay.
My mom.
And then we're gonna let her go because she's got.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I felt like she was very strong, and
He and
Dominant.
Mimi were very close.
she was
Okay.
no, but she was strong with the abilities. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
what I
Mimi
have-
had a psychic
yeah.
ability.
He did
for
too.
sure.
He saw things.
he had
Yes,
a little.
he
There was
saw
a
things.
little girl here.
He would never admit it. He was kind of like the most like kind of tough guy,
Mm-hmm.
fair inside, but would never be the last person that would admit any kind of psychic ability. But he saw things.
Yeah.
And he didn't want me to say anything. He said, don't tell anybody because they'll think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Does he say anything? He did visit Aaron.
Okay.
And
And
does
me.
he say how he visited him? There was a specific method he used.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, Nani had told me about that. You didn't tell me.
I finally told her because
I
you
don't-
didn't tell her.
I don't talk about that.
Why?
Figured if he wanted people to know, he would have done it in front of them.
He what?
If he wanted people to know, he would have done it in front of them.
You
think
told me
there's-
about it.
Did he come to somebody in here with a dream?
Well, he did with me with a dream
Yes.
too. Yeah.
I jumped
two
about it
dreams.
the
A
other
couple
morning.
times.
But
He told me in
was-
a dream to make sausage for him.
You did.
He did? Did you know that?
Did he give you the
Did
recipe?
you know that?
That's an obligatory.
No, my recipe's better than his.
Oh.
I
Did you
just
know
about
that?
knew that night when I was telling my
Did you know
daughter.
No.
I
didn't
didn't either.
like that he
I think I put it
seemed
in a
very
text.
detached.
Really? I don't
In the
remember
dream.
that.
It was
Very
Family
detached.
touch?
Oh, wait, I don't know what time.
She said that.
Maybe I.
You
Maybe
know,
was
I
the
remember.
Thanksgiving.
Smiling wasn't talking, it was
He
with
said,
me.
yes, he said.
about the sauce.
You remember?
Hmm.
Make hot
About the
sauce.
sauce and
Just
the
just
sausage.
being around, but
Mhm.
there's not anything like bad about
What?
it.
Didn't anybody make sauce?
Mhm.
I had two dreams, but I think the first one wasn't. I think the first one was like a little weird, but the second one was like I think it was a visit. It was when he was in the hospital
Mhm.
and there was like a little bench right next to it, and I sat there and he looked over to me while he's in the bed laying down, and he was just talking to me. He was talking to me about how he's gonna miss everybody
Mhm.
when he leaves.
Oh.
And he knows that he's gonna go. He knows he's gonna.
This was
go.
a dream?
Yes.
Okay.
But if it looks so real because I could see like hair on his arms, everything.
Yeah.
I can see the machines beeping and I can hear the machines beeping, all that.
Mhm.
And he was just telling me about like how he's gonna miss her,
Mhm.
her, about like
Not him, right?
No, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Blake felt him, didn't you? You said
Yeah,
you actually felt him.
I was at my mom's house, and I guess there's like some sort of party, and I like hugged him. I felt her shirt and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I saw him in the kitchen. He
He's a
visited
very
me.
strong spirit.
Very strong
Which
spirit.
is so weird.
Did an
because-
alarm go off somewhere? Car alarm, anything to get anybody's attention? Maybe you didn't catch it.
recently?
I don't know. He's just telling me like he was setting some sort of alarm
Well,
off.
Kate, I was just up at my daughter's house, and they had to unplug every smoke alarm in their house because one would go off and they'd unhook it, and the next thing you know, the other one would go off and they'd unhook it.
But we did have one in the hotel room.
Well, that was
Yes,
Well,
on my
smoke alarm
birthday,
where?
there was a smoke alarm that went off, and then there was a time that
I had
there was a whole smoke alarm incident here with Dad in his tidy whities.
No, you remember in Mount Dora?
That's
Yes.
That's because you lit sparklers underneath it.
Well, yes. The
No, but
sparklers set it
Kate's smoke alarms. When I went up there, I was up there
off.
this
That would
week.
be more significant.
They were all unhooked, hanging, and Bentley, my grandson, told me. He said something about this was beeping, and we had to unhook it. And then I went in the other room, and they're all unhooked. And Kate was like, "Bentley told me we had to move out of this house because the smoke alarms would not stop going off."
Okay. And that must be the message he's giving to her. For you, I'm not sure.
To move
Is
out of
it?
the house.
Did you think it's
Huh?
something he
To
didn't
move out of
want
the house.
others to know?
I don't know. No,
move out
it
of the
was
house.
just
Well,
like
maybe, yeah. I
it was
gotta
really
tell her
weird, and I was driving a work truck actually, and it was like I had my phone in my hand, and I just kind of turned it toward me, and it was, you see your reflection sometimes because the screen's not on.
Mhm.
Well, I saw him, and I turned it away, and like just kind of, and I went back to it, and it was still. I mean, it was like not a question.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
his face.
His face.
not. I mean, not even like. I mean, I look a little like him, but I mean, but not even a question.
Yeah.
It was weird.
He said it was 100%. And you've never been one to.
And I was gonna say, you're not the most receptive, open person about that.
And when
so-
it comes to that kind of stuff, but he said it was 100% his
Mhm.
father. And tell her what he did. He was
Just-
looking
Just
down.
give me a little grin.
And Aaron said hi.
Yes.
Yes. And Mom said, well, why'd you do that? He said, what'd you do? He said, hi. What else am I gonna do, right?
So he said his father was looking down, and he just said hi, and he said his father looked up and he had like a half grin on, but he seemed surprised that Aaron could see.
Like it was more like you could see it. Like
Yeah.
yeah, didn't expect it. I don't know. Like yeah.
That's
Neither did
awesome. That was definitely him. He's confirming that, but I really think all of you guys have the abilities to see, feel, hear something, smell. You might be able to smell his cologne, something if he ever wore it, deodorant, anything. You might be able to smell him, see him. So if you're ever receptive to that, you can always just look up, how do I open up
They
this
say,
ability?
yeah, they say everybody has.
Mhm.
I'm sure you probably have heard of Phil Jordan.
No.
No, he's a psychic, and he's been on Psychic Detectives and TV and everything. But he's from upstate New York, and I went to one of his seminars when we lived up there, and he said everybody has the ability
They do.
to do it. They just don't know how to tap into it.
Exactly. So everybody can be psychic, and all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. Does that make sense?
Right, yes, because the
So, yeah.
medium is the ability to communicate
Right.
with.
So you're
spirits.
not psychic, you're a medium.
No, I'm
basically.
both.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm both. Yeah, but so like,
So when are we gonna win the lottery?
okay, don't work like that. I wish it worked that way. It does not work that way. If they could do that, then everybody would be
Right.
Oh yeah,
But it's not for my greater good. You know, like winning the lottery isn't for our
I'm right.
higher power,
Exactly.
so they don't.
Right.
They're not going to give
That's
us that
like
information.
earthly
Yeah.
possessions. Yeah.
and my husband used to always say, "I don't know why your mother doesn't give us the lottery numbers."
Because that's just not what they do. But yeah, so everybody can be psychic if you're willing to open up those abilities. And there's not just one. You know, there's multiple abilities. And, you know, just because one can see and one can't doesn't mean that the other one who can't couldn't eventually learn how to.
That's
I
what I
definitely
keep telling
hear.
you, Mom, is like, we all have seen him, and
But I want to see him.
I
I
know,
have
but
a
you gotta-
desire
but
to see him.
you gotta
And
turn off that closed part
Yeah,
of you.
you're
that-
just
I don't know why, because I look
you're
for him.
black and white. That's why.
I
Well,
look for him.
Sometimes
black and
also,
white.
if we are putting too much pressure on ourselves, it can accidentally be suppressing it.
Mm.
Like, for instance, if I'm trying to do a mediumship, if I'm like, give me a message, and I'm like really, really struggling with it, I've blocked myself. I'm not gonna get anything. But if I just sit here and I'm just like, then they're like, so it's also about how you control the ability coming through. If you're overthinking it, then your ego brain is getting in front of your psychic abilities and it's keeping
Yeah.
you from being able to connect.
Now, you know, I used to watch the show The Ghost Whisperer, and they said that was based on an actual woman
Okay.
that had those abilities, but she would see them in full form,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, most people don't
Right.
see them in full form. So
Yeah. Some people can. I cannot see them. Like, I can see orbs or shadows, something like that, but I've never seen a spirit literally be like right in front of me with my own two eyes. I see things with my third eye, so it's like in my mind's eye, and it's images. My favorite is the smell and the taste. It's my favorite. I love it. They'll be like, you know, I used to love apple pie or something like that, and I can be like, I taste apple
Yeah.
pie. It was just like,
yeah,
oh, they were known for their apple pie recipe. Okay, well, I get to taste it, so that's wonderful. You know, stuff like that. But there's tons of abilities. If you guys wanted to, you could open them up just by searching. Just how do I open up, you know,
yeah, I'll have to look that up. But
what
no,
are the
I
different forms
want
and all
to.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see him. I talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah,
Does he
knows.
hear me?
Yes, yes, he does. He's like, she sure does.
No hesitation
No.
on that one.
I do. I talk to him all the time,
Yeah.
out loud, all the time.
He hears you.
Yeah.
But
But he
she
doesn't
left a
talk back.
voicemail for. Did you tell Lindsay?
What?
She left a voicemail for Isha, and then thought she hung up and was talking to Dad.
Yes.
Aw.
And then I realized it, and then Siri came in and said, "Do you want to send this message now?" No, but I thought I had hung
That's
up,
cute.
and
Aw.
I'm in the car and talking to Dad.
That's
You
cute.
know,
That's
just
cute.
talking away to him, and I said, "Shit."
So she re-recorded
That's
Isha's message.
funny.
That is
So I
cute.
was able to erase it and re-record, so that was good.
Yeah.
Is there any way he can tell me what percentage of the time he is with me?
He says 98.
98.
No kidding.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
He loves you. He visits, but he does spend primarily with her.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, because when he is around, it's like sudden, and it's like out of the blue, and then it's very
It's a
strong.
check-in.
Very strong,
Yeah, like a
and then
check-in, yeah.
as soon as it's there, it's gone.
Yeah, and it is. It's like it'll
Like a
pop in
check-in.
your head,
Yeah.
and you feel it, or you know he's trying to tell you something, and then that's it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He spends most of the time.
Can I say something that may be a little family inappropriate?
It won't bother me.
Okay.
But you go for it. Nothing bothers me.
Don't take this the wrong way, Nani.
Okay.
I feel like Grampy would wish her more peace.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I have watched Nani, and I've seen her in a lot of pain, and I don't think he wants her there.
Nope. He does not.
And it's hard not to be.
And it's hard not to be.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry,
Yeah.
but I've been on the outskirts of listening to some conversations, and you have a pain that goes a lot deeper than I think Grampy would want you to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a lot of different reasons.
He wants you to be able to.
You can have
see and
1,000 different reasons, but I sense a pain that he would not wish upon her.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons he wants you to open yourself up a little bit so that you can know that he's here. Not guess it.
And why he's with her 98% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you're not questioning or worrying. He's here.
I get up in the morning, and you know, he'd get up often before me, and then I'd come out, and you know, my hair would be like a rooster or whatever, and I'd have my my old favorite bathrobe on that was not very attractive, but I loved it, still do. And I'd walk on, I go, I know, I look so gorgeous. And he goes, you look beautiful.
Aw.
That's transgressed another generation behind you too.
What do you mean?
The rooster.
Oh.
Sorry.
He'd say, you look beautiful. Yeah.
That's cute.
I saw myself in the mirror.
But, you know, I'm sure he really, really believed that. And he still does.
No.
He doesn't want you to be in pain. He does love you very much. Everybody, but,
Yeah.
besides her, I do feel that, obviously you hurt, but
There's a
She
couple
hurts.
of others that are, I think, in more pain
yeah.
than, and it would be her daughter, Katie.
Oh, okay.
She
She
was
grabbed me.
close for years.
She was the first grandchild.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
The only one for a long time.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for I don't even know how many years are between Kate and Dylan.
Oh man.
About
12.
12 years.
10?
Dylan's 20.
There's your
12
number
years.
right
So
there.
12 years.
Yeah.
She was the only grandchild for 12 years. I went to, I worked part-time, opposite schedule from my husband, my first husband, her dad. But, he watched her
Oh, okay.
when I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just I went with her to sign the grandbabies up for karate
Mm-hmm.
on, what day was that, Tuesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, and we were talking about Grampy then, and we were talking about, like, he comes up all the time. We were talking about him and how close they were, and she told the story about, so when she was in preschool, she stole a, do you remember Miko from, what was that from?
Oh,
Disney
from
movie?
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. So
She was
the
little.
raccoon
She was
Miko.
little. She didn't, figured
So
she
she
could
was
take
like
what she
4.
wanted. I did the
She
same
was
thing.
I got
four.
it too, yeah.
She was in preschool, and so she stole this little girl's Pocahontas raccoon Miko. So we had to go back and return it the next day and apologize and blah blah blah. The very next day, what do you think Grampy has for her?
Oh, goodness.
Reward her for stealing.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Here,
You
baby
know.
girl.
And then
here's
she
one.
used to always call him, and I know you have to go, I'll just tell you this one last
Okay.
thing. But she went to school over here, and she hated school. So dramatic, there was something wrong every day.
Indian Trails.
Huh?
Indian Trails.
She went to Keith and then Indian Trails. And so she'd call me, I'm in the nurse's office, I'm sick. I'm like, you are not sick, go back to class. It was like an everyday thing. And first thing I'd do is call Dad. Dad, she's gonna call you.
Oh.
She's in the nurse's office, she's sick, don't pick her up. About 20 minutes later, I've got Katie Kate.
He called her Katie Kate. Yeah.
He picked her up every freaking time because he couldn't tell her no.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
They were
That's so cute.
very, very close.
Your mother's gonna
Yeah.
kill me.
They're
Yeah.
very,
What's that?
very
She
close.
probably said, your mother's gonna kill me.
In fact,
Yes.
he was totally out on fentanyl and whatever to keep him comfortable before he passed.
That's
Oh,
what
that's
I
what we
was
were telling you
asking
about,
you
yeah.
He
about.
was not
So,
conscious. He was not conscious at all.
Okay.
She walked in the room and
he was
said something,
intubated.
and
She
he
said,
was.
"Hi, Grampy." She took his hand. She
Oh,
said, "It's
wow.
Monkey," because he'd call her Monkey,
Uh-huh.
Monkey, And she
He
said,
sat-
"It's Monkey." He sat right up.
Oh.
Eyes
Like he
open.
was out with intubated, and she said, "Hi, Grampy, it's Monkey." He literally sat up, opened his eyes,
Aw.
started grasping at his tube.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Like it
Oh,
was,
that's
it was,
awful.
it was horrific. But he reacted
Just
so
the way he
strongly
reacted
to
for
her.
her, that's
from
sweet.
her,
yeah.
Of course, the way it happened is
And
obviously not
Christopher, the youngest one, he's not here, of course. He's only 8.
Yeah, he and Chris are.
Oh god.
He's the
Chris-
most upset. He cried. He's 8 and he's on the spectrum. But he cries for his grandfather. Talks about his grandfather every day. And
Like,
And he watches the video that Lindsay
Like-
put together for his reception, and he wants to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
He talks about Grampy all the time.
like he's like
All the time.
he sleeps with me like every night. And and the first thing he always talks about is Grampy.
Aww. When he
And-
goes to bed.
Yeah, and one time we were playing basketball and he was talking about Grampy and he just had a huge meltdown. Like I felt so bad. And
See, their energy's not here. So
Chris isn't. Yeah.
and Katie and
And
Yeah.
Katie,
whoever else
okay.
you were saying might
Yeah.
be having a hard time too.
Yeah.
Just who is here, is who
Right,
I'm getting,
right.
who's hurting. the
Kate
most
was gonna.
from.
Kate was trying to come.
She couldn't make
was.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is, whenever you connect to a spirit, it's not the one and only time. I can connect again. So
Mhm.
if you guys ever want to have another session with him,
Yeah.
if anybody that wasn't here tonight would like to, I can do it again.
I'm
not a one
surprised
and done.
nobody else came through.
Well, I think
Well, they
he was
probably
dominating.
He
He
was
probably was just like,
dominating.
excuse me.
He's just
Yeah.
not-
And-
he's
and
just not-
that's-
I got a lot to say.
And that's who we wanted to hear from the
Yeah.
most.
Oh, that's
too.
definitely
Right?
who we wanted
So
to hear
it was
from.
like he wanted to be here. We only wanted him here.
And he was with me all day, so I think he was
Well,
just like,
that-
Will
let
he
me-
leave you
there you
alone
go.
tomorrow?
Let me just ask you, what, about what time of the day did he come to you and what did he do or say?
for me to connect,
Yeah.
like today.
I mean, yeah, how did he connect with you?
It was, I want to say it was after my other meeting. Well, 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And he just presented himself, showing me what he looks like, and was giving me that he's, like, I can't explain it, but I knew it was for you guys. It's hard to explain. The energy was just who I'm going for, and he was giving me that he's a grandfather, a dad, and a husband,
Mm-hmm.
and he's who I was going to connect with tonight.
Mm.
Excuse me. That was actually not the spirit. No, that was just the water. But yeah, so and then of course I was like, all right, I hear you. I see.
Leave me
I know what you
alone.
got.
I'm
Let
not
me take a
working
nap.
yet.
I promise you, I will
I
connect.
need my nap.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh,
So that's how they present themselves. Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
awesome.
Do
Well,
you
thank
guys
you
have anything
so
else?
much.
Yeah.
Good.
No,
It's
this was
been
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
very
that was
nice.
good.
So
I really appreciate
he
it.
is, here and can hear you guys. So I would like to take a second. We all can close our eyes, say what you want to say in your mind, and I'll let you know when he has released himself. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody's phone dinged.
Sorry.
No, that's
You
okay.
interrupted the
No,
moment.
that's okay. He had released right before the phone dinged. That
Oh,
was so
funny.
weird. That's why I was like, okay. There he is. Yeah. So he has went back to the spirit realm, and he's here, but as far as communicating with me,
He's done.
Yeah.
He had
He's
enough.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he because he was a man of few words.
Yes, yes.
But he was also a guy, when he was done, he was done.
He was
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. He was
Yeah.
a man of few
Yeah.
words,
Yeah,
but I
well,
mean, huge
yeah.
heart.
he talked.
And why did you say that? What does that help you just to focus?
Yeah, just to focus, and also to write down what was that?
What was that?
What happened?
Oh, you did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You see that sometimes I have words that I circle or numbers or something. It's
Mhm.
literally just whenever I'm getting a word, I'll be. It's like, oh,
But-
this is relevant. Let me write this
Yeah.
down.
That helps her focus, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I noticed if I watch Tyler Henry on YouTube,
Yeah.
even my sister told me about him. She goes, "Oh my God, he's awesome."
Yeah.
So I've watched a few of his YouTube videos, and he sits there and does that.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. Oh
He
my
is very
God,
sweet.
he's such a sweetheart.
He probably makes a lot of
young.
money.
He's like 20.
Oh yeah,
He's
Probably makes
20,
a lot of
like
money.
3
21.
million or something. I looked it up once. I was like, okay,
You're
let
like,
me see.
I'm not
Yeah,
charging
right.
enough.
Well, and since you mentioned that, I refuse to,
Yeah.
which is probably a reason why I won't ever get to be whatever, and that's fine with me because
You
I won't
refuse to
charge a lot.
Oh,
Like, there's a lot of mediums that charge like hundreds of dollars per person
Wow.
to sit in and do a session.
Yeah, that's
well, I
crazy.
appreciate
Like,
that. I
All
get
of
it.
these,
definitely
they would have
good.
charged.
Well, and that's
A lot, you know.
when we had found, when we had thought of this idea, it was, we went online and of course Aaron was like, oh no, that's gonna be way too expensive. Well, yours gravitated towards me first.
Nice.
And I was like looking and I was like, oh, this is doable. I was like, when you find out how many people can be there,
Yeah.
because that, like you
So,
said,
but
Yeah.
she
Normally,
gravitated
I
toward you,
thought-
price aside, which is
absolutely,
cool.
yours pulled me first, and I'm like, okay, and it wasn't because you were close. It was just that was what gravitated
Nice.
first. So,
Yeah.
but then I was like, find out how many people, because it was a gift for his mother
Yeah.
and his
It's a
two
Christmas
sisters.
gift
So
from
I
him
said,
to
if
us.
anything, that's who has to be there.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
if we could have more, great.
Absolutely. Yeah, and see, there are a lot of people that or mediums that do this is they're money hungry, and that's what they do.
Is this your only thing you do now, or?
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
have my business. I do readings for mediumship, and I do like tarot, oracle readings, stuff like that.
Do you do it from your house, or do you do
No,
it?
I do virtual. Like I do a lot of virtual readings. I can come to places to do events. I do an office in person
That's awesome.
readings.
Nice, yeah.
Can you see auras and things like that?
Yes, but I have to like really pay attention for auras because my
Yeah.
eyes are a little funky. So it
I
takes me a little
saw a
bit.
medium up in Canandaigua, New York, and I've been to different mediums, and I went to Casadega.
Yeah, that
There
lady
was
was
one
too
there
long
that
time ago.
wasn't good
What's
at
that?
all.
The one lady we went to.
Lonnie.
Is she dead? Is she?
And
She
this
does.
one
Nice.
in
I
Well-
Canandaigua,
Died.
first of all, she saw
She might know
an
who she
aura. She held
Huh?
my hand,
I wonder if she knows who she is.
and she
She
saw
was
an
local.
aura, but I have to
Yeah,
tell you,
Smallwood?
that was
she
like 25 years
was
ago.
At least.
amazing,
You
Really?
think?
amazing.
20 years?
She
Good.
told
More.
me things
25 years ago,
that
Aaron. Like
nobody
it seems
else
like
would
yesterday.
know.
It was like
Nobody
25
else
years.
would
That long ago?
Yeah.
And
Sure.
this
At
one over
least.
here at the
Yeah.
time was 4 years old,
Yeah.
Okay.
and she
You
said,
can check it. It's at 2.
your youngest
We'll check it
child
again.
and
It's- I
your
left it really
father
low.
are very close.
Mm.
Well, my father had passed away,
Mhm.
and he never met Lindsay.
Oh.
And I said, no, he never met my daughter. I didn't say he was dead.
Mhm.
She goes, I know that. He's passed on.
Mm.
She says, I know that, but one day she
Want
will
an energy
tell
drink?
you
Can't
something,
find my phone.
and you will know that their souls
I'll
are
get you
really
one.
close.
Aw.
Yes, I figured you're
And
gonna
she
need one.
did when she was a year
Mom's
old.
gonna get the cake.
She saw him. He actually
What time is it?
said it could have been a very bad accident. In
Really?
fact, she was waiting to be hit because it was a truck right there.
Wow.
Somebody had hit her into the highway.
Mm.
She was at a stoplight and he hit her into the highway, and it was a Mack truck coming up.
Wow.
And all she could do was turn her head like this, just waiting to be hit. It was that close. And she saw him, and he said, "It's okay." And she looked up, and the truck had gone up on the median.
There
She
would have been
said,
no way it would have.
there was no way he had time to do that.
There would
Wow.
Been no way. Yeah.
But she told me, she says, one day she'll tell you something, and you'll
You'll
know it's true.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Oh, I've seen
That's awesome.
Kitty
it was amazing.
Did you guys want to stop recording or keep recording? It's
Oh.
up to you.
Oh,
I
still
just
going.
know that batteries and all of that.